All right, Coach, just a really strong performance on the mound tonight. Thigpen gives you 5, and then Frieda and Dill were just awesome out of the bullpen, and that kind of led to you guys' success tonight.
Yeah, just did a good job getting leadoff outs for the most part. The stuff was really, really good. Didn't take a train out to see that, but Noah composed himself well. Frieda was really good again, and JD got nasty in the so really good job. We played some good situational baseball there in a multitude of ways. I thought we remained very composed for the most part, clean on defense. We certainly had our fair share of strikeouts tonight. It's not going to be that way. I think more balls we put in play as the weekend goes, of course. But we needed some of those tonight, and we certainly got them. So great start to the weekend. Doesn't mean that we can compensate in totality, but I thought the dugout was incredibly engaged and helping guys through whatever they had. We got some guys that are just grinding through some sicknesses, some May soreness, but nobody cares. It's May, and you got to just find a way, whatever and whomever it is. And that's what excites me, is to see the next guy that's going to be that perseveres through all the stuff that we're going to encounter again tomorrow night.
You guys attacked that lefty early on, and all started with those 3 doubles in the second inning there. I guess just talk about your approach against that lefty tonight.
Yeah, I think Jackson's got a really good one. Loved him in high school. Incredibly competitive kid. I just think we took advantage of some mistakes. Every pitcher makes mistakes in games. Like, there's a misnomer, like everybody executes every pitch. And even the greatest games ever pitched, there's mistakes in there. And sometimes hitters just don't take advantage of it. For us, we just fortunately got in a little flow there where a couple of the mistakes that he made, we were able to take advantage of. And then he obviously competed through and made some quality pitches as it went. And the bullpen guy did a good job. I thought we had some opportunities for in some leverage counts for us. Didn't take advantage of it. So that's the way the game goes. They did a good job riding that guy out. I don't imagine we'll see him again, but hopefully our guys can flip script. It does give a roadmap to success for them against us when we go into game 2 tomorrow night.
In the 9th inning, they do get the tying run aboard or at bat. Dill kind of works out of it, and I think what was really underrated was he, on that weak grounder, he just takes the out at first base instead of trying to force it up the play.
I've always said it, and I don't want to jinx it. I don't have any wood to hit here, but JD's been one of the better PFP guys we've had, and those well-coached guys, the kids that come from, the great high school programs that generally are, I know the things, that family knows how to do in terms of being athletic as a pitcher and the things that they've worked on and perpetuated for their entire career. And, it's a simple play, but sometimes guys get sped up. The reality is you're counting out, so it doesn't matter if they go to second and third. The run that matters is the player is about to go into the play. So take our second out, make it easy, short arm, quick feed to first, and get 2 outs. And then he did what he needed to do on the next hitter to finish the game out with stop.
Appreciate it, Coach. I know you've been pitching in the weekend rotation these last 2 weeks, and back-to-back really strong performances. How has your mentality changed being in that starting role, and just how does it feel just being a starting pitcher now?
Yeah, it feels great. It's been a little while since high school, since I started, but it's a lot different than coming out of the pen. You got to control many more things than just coming out of the pen and trying to throw as hard as you can.
I mean, you've been all season, you've been just a strike thrower, right? Where does that kind of come from for you?
That's always been a philosophy my dad taught me. The more strikes you throw, the more guys that will get themselves out, and positive counts create a positive success.
You mentioned you had been a starter in high school. Obviously, early in the season, you're maybe going 2, maybe 3 innings. Back-to-back weeks where you've gone 5. I guess how has that kind of progressed throughout the season? Were you able to go deeper into ball games?
Yeah, it's definitely something you got to get used to again, but thankfully I did it in high school, so it's not too hard to go back to.
What's it been like working with Coach Meade just as a pitcher and being a pitcher guy?
It's awesome. Coach Meade's the greatest pitcher coach we've ever had. Give him a lot of credit to my success so far, but there's a lot more things I got to get better at.
Talk about the bullpen coming in behind you and really doing a good job in those final 4 innings.
Yeah, there's never a doubt with our bullpen. No matter who comes out, you always got a shot to win a game, and there's never a tense situation too big for those guys.
You get to sit back and enjoy these next 2 days, but this team's got to go out and win this series. How can they keep this momentum rolling?
That's a really good thing about our team. We keep momentum, so we just got to come out. Obviously, we got a later game tomorrow, so a lot of time to sit back and get ready and prepare. But I have no doubt the guys will be ready to go tomorrow at 7.
Appreciate you.